Look who's back. Back again. KB's back. KB's back. KB's back. Good morning, everyone. Bill and Carrie with KB Trucks.
Good morning.
Where are we at, hon? What are we doing?
We are back at the state fair.
Woohoo!
Another day of walking around, getting some food, seeing some sights.
It is day number 11 of the Minnesota State Fair, and we are ready to, I don't know, we only got 2 days left to see what we haven't seen. It is the second Sunday of the State Fair, and just as we kind of predicted, it doesn't look like it right here, but I know that's where we are. It is definitely a little bit more.
It's not a little. It is incredibly crowded. It's only 8:15 in the morning, and there are swarms of people here already.
Yes, swarms. We can't even see the concrete right now.
Well, you said that not in this area, but in other areas, if you had started this when we were a block back.
We're gonna take a short little detour here. So over here, this one little food building with the Cafe Cribia is, if you kind of go around through the alley over here, this is a nice little hidden place. This is a grocery store and deli, and you can come back here, you can get a sandwich, water, whatever here, and the prices aren't as crazy as they might be other places on the farm, or on the farm, on the fair. At the fair. I just said on the farm, not fair. What am I thinking? It's been a long 11 days.
Is this the grocery store barn?
Yes, it's the grocery store barn.
Okay.
Who was it? Whoever there was that said in the comments that I refer to everything as a barn.
You do refer to everything as a barn?
Well, I don't know. They're barns. This alleyway is also a great way to take a shortcut where it's less crowd. We're kind of behind the sheep and poultry barn. Straight ahead is the horse barn. And on the other side of the horse barn is another barn. To the left of the horse barn is another barn for the cattle.
To the right of the horse barn is the Midway barn.
The Midway is not open yet, but it definitely is interesting to see how empty it is. Might be a good time just to walk through to see what the rides are and the games are without the carnies yelling at you. But that's part of the fun too. And up ahead is where most of the buses drop off. And you can see it can be a little bit more crowded up there because that's where people are coming in. The Sky Ride isn't operating yet either, so it's kind of interesting to see it up there without any of the cars. They're all in their barn. One of our first stops this morning is we're going to stop at the West End. Over there, that's the line for Nordic Waffle. It's already very busy for some of the breakfast. We're going to head toward the back. There's Nordic Waffle. They often have new food items. They have like, if you haven't been there, they make these thin waffles that are basically used like as a taco, where they put meats or cheeses or breakfast items like eggs in. But we're gonna go back here to Lulu's. All right, we're on the roof of Lulu's, which is a good place to sit. A lot of times you got a nice breeze and you can get a view over the West End. But we got some breakfast, and what did we get?
So this is the Fruity Cereal Milk Biscuit. So it is a Betty and Earl's biscuit. It's got fruity pebbles inside and out, and it is topped with like a milky, sugary glaze.
And next to that is
the biscuits and gravy. Or sorry, not your Madre's biscuits and gravy.
I'm interested in trying both of these things. All right, before we completely destroy it, let's start with the Fruity Cereal Milk Biscuit. This was $8. And what did you think?
I like the flavors of it. If you've never had a Betty and Earl's biscuit before, these Betty and Earl's biscuits are phenomenal. The only thing that's kind of a bummer is our biscuit is a little overcooked, so it's really hard to get into, and instead of being like light and fluffy, it's very dry.
Yeah.
But I like the flavors. I'm just a little disappointed in the cooking.
It's more of a sweet biscuit compared to the biscuit and gravy. Not your Madre's biscuit gravy. This was $9. The biscuit on this, it wasn't as sweet, but it was also just as dry, I think.
Yeah.
Really, so it's kind of hard to break into. And just so you're aware, the gravy has a little bit of a kick to it.
Yeah. So I'm not really a big fan of biscuits and gravy. They're more Bill's thing. Bill loves biscuits and gravy. So I mean, it's okay for me, but if you're a biscuits and gravy fan, you'll probably really enjoy it.
Well, the cereal milk biscuit, will we get it again?
If I can guarantee getting a biscuit that's not tried out.
Okay. What about the biscuit gravy?
Well, it would be a no for me, but I don't like biscuits and gravy, so.
I wasn't a fan of this, in part because of the biscuit being so dry, and then I don't think the gravy really did it for me either. As we walk through the West End over here, this is kind of cool for demonstrations. It's the Minnesota Center for Glass Arts. They will show you how they make some things, and then if you wanted to, you can go across and you can go buy them or similar ones at their stand. What we did was we ran over to the West End because Carrie wanted to try those new items, or at least the one new item at Lulu's. And now what are we going to do though?
Now we're going to head over to the horticulture building.
Which is on the other side.
Yep, because we're hoping to get in right away when they open at 9 so we can actually look at the crop art, because the line has been long, very long.
Yeah, the seed art is a very popular thing to come see at the state fair. So you're going to see why in a minute if you're not familiar with it. Again, here's Nordic Waffle, and here is the line all the way to the sky ride pretty much. Oof. The misters are in full force today, which is nice because it is supposed to be
It's supposed to be in the 90s today.
Hot,
it's really
hot.
nice right now.
Oh, it's gonna be hot,
yeah,
hot.
give it a couple hours.
The sky ride is up and functioning. Again, when you come to the state fair, basically street names are almost useless. It's best to kind of know your way via landmarks. So West End is to our left, sky ride, grandstand. It's about 8:40 a.m. and you can tell it's gonna be busy already because, yep, here's a lot of the crowd already over by the grandstand, where it tends to be a little thicker normally anyway. This is kind of what they call the Carousel Park area. This is on the right side of the grandstand as you look at it. They have some art over here, which is good for photo opportunities, selfie stops. And they got a little bit of information about the artist that made these murals. It's kind of fun. Gonna make a stop on our way to the horticulture building. This is Mike's. They got a new fair food this way. Mike's is next to the giant slide pretty much.
Yep.
And these are the pickle fries.
Pickle fries!
These were $8 and they're just thinly sliced pickled spears with dipping sauce, right?
Yes.
Okay, let's give them a try. All right, we're a couple bites in, and what do we think of the pickle fries?
They're good. I actually really like the seasoning on the breading.
Yeah.
It's good. I mean, you don't really actually need the dipping sauce with it. They're actually good to eat just on their own.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. I don't think we need dipping sauce. What do we recommend?
Yes, I actually enjoyed them.
Okay. Yep, me too. I'm liking them at least so far.
Yeah.
Here's a tip, kids, for your parents. This is the one time a year you can get cookies for breakfast. Here's a horticulture building. You can tell where it's at from some places because in the center there it has that high tower. So you see it's not open yet. It doesn't open for a couple more minutes. Most buildings do not open until 9. We have a couple minutes until the building opens, so we're going to walk through the garden that they have. This is between the horticulture building and that's a food building back there. Next year, I swear I'm going to plant some of these in my yard. They're just so beautiful. They come in different colors. Hibiscuses. I really like what they've done in this garden. It's kind of nice to go here. It's peaceful, and you can see all these plants. Get some ideas for your yard. Honey, what we really need is a waterfall. That's what we need in our yard.
We do. We should actually just turn the hill into a waterfall.
You know, well, we can just turn the hose on and let it roll down the hill. That's it.
No, that's a waste of water.
I don't think I've waited for a building to open other than Disney World.
The popularity of crop art.
To go. I know all the words.
Yeah, and you sound horrible.
That's the point. I'm practicing for karaoke in the
Are you
garden
trying
later.
to get the crowd to disperse or something? Because
Yes.
it's working.
Yes, if they all leave, the lines will be shorter. The doors are open. Ow. So weird being in here without people. Reindeer are better than people. Here we go, into the crop art. And here's also competitions for seeds, things like corn. So that's also around here, but we're going to the back wall here to see the artwork made from seeds. So it's 1965. Kind of starts over here. I think this is more of a youth area over here. Junior crop art. These are all done by one person. These four, that's by Liz. And then all these over here are done by Lillian. These are all her work. There's the former governor of Minnesota, Jesse Ventura, late night host David Letterman, Ernest Hemingway, Sherlock Holmes, Bob Hope, Minnesota's Garrison Keillor, and George here used to be with the FFA for many years as the crop superintendent. There's more of the competition area, and just amazing work, very cool to see. This is one of the blue ribbon winners for senior citizen crop art. Another blue ribbon winner, Pee Wee Herman, who just passed away a couple weeks ago. There's another blue ribbon winner, Queen Elizabeth. Looks so much like a portrait or painting, doesn't it? That's amazing. Beautiful work. Wow. A lot of patience. Seed work does not need to be two-dimensional. It can be three-dimensional. This is an old school cell phone. That's supposed to be the brick, if you remember those, if you're old enough. It's the 50th anniversary of the first phone call, cell phone call, and that's the size of an actual brick phone. It's our favorite energy vampire from What We Do in the Shadows, Colin Robinson, to celebrate his 100th birthday.
I am what's known as a psychic vampire or energy vampire. Energy vampires drain people's energy merely by talking to them.
Actual versus budget year to date, no thanks. You're going to be at that all day.
Check out Elvis, another seed art, blue ribbon. Just another one, so beautifully done. Looks like a photo or a painting, just amazing. For these competition, these are 3D items, so there's like a lampshade and an orca whale. This is the reserve champion. It's one of the gophers with some of the landmarks around the fairgrounds. Carrie's a fan of the Mickey ear one. It looks like a Viking ship on the one ear and a loon on the other. Carrie's ready to steal this and wear it to Disney World next time. I think it would look good on her.
It'd probably be heavy though.
These are some shoes. There's some boots over there. Ribbon piece, Paul Rubens, Pee Wee Herman. We'll miss ya. I really like this one. You could really see his emotion in there, and it's like a screen grab from one of the movies. I don't remember Barbie having this in her arsenal of items. And next to that is one of the sandworms from Beetlejuice. It's Nakamori Plaza from Die Hard. You can see the helicopter on the top with the explosion. That's second place. That's fun. This looks like a version or a take on The Boss. Another amazing one that looks like a painting or whatever. Calvin and Hobbes. Almost looks like a photo of one of the comic strips. Just so beautifully done. This one looks like a State Fair poster with a gopher as Lady of Liberty, and in the background are some of the landmarks around the fairgrounds. It looks like a postage stamp. It could be. I really like this. The shading on this just makes it look like it's three-dimensional. It makes it look like it really pops. The gummy bears with shadow. Oh, wow. Seriously, you can just take your time and just really examine all these. Just so much awesome, well done work. Another Barbie. That seems to be a common theme this year. High seed rail. Get it? High seed. Get it? Because it's seeds. So, I'll shut up. Another tribute to Pee Wee Herman. It's Cherry, and she's shedding a tear for Pee Wee. I wonder what that's supposed to be. Oh, yeah, it's crop art. True. Next to SpongeBob is the Mona Lisa, or at least the Minnesota version of that, Minnesota State version. Minnesota icon, Prince. I really like these when they kind of give the shadows with seeds and everything. Amazing. And Tina Turner. Wow. Mr. Spock finds it illogical if you do not like seed art. Now you can see how popular this is. Literally, the barn's only been open for 10 minutes, and there already has a decent-sized crowd over here at the seed art. Glad we came here right away. As you walk out of the seed art, they have collections of interesting clothing, and one of the other more interesting displays that they have at the State Fair is vintage seed sacks up on the wall. What do you think of this year's seed art?
The designs are, I mean, there were some great pieces in there.
Yeah.
But yeah, get there early because holy crap, it was already insanely crowded from the second second they let us in.
Did you have a favorite?
You know, I think I really liked Pee Wee Herman.
Yeah, the one with these on the bicycle handle?
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that one. I would say it was a good crop of art.
Oh, jeez.
Get it? Because crop and seeds.
You don't have to explain yourself. I get it.
But it's funny because it's crop and seeds and...
Several bad puns later.
And I just took the camera away from Bill. He can have it back when he earns it.
Because it's crop art and it's seeds?
No. We're going to be done with that.
Okay, where are we going then?
We're going to head up to the north end to hopefully hit up Green Mill before their line becomes too long.
There's a new food item over there?
Yeah, they have a pizza cheese curd pretzel thing.
Pretzel thing.
Pretzel thing.
There's a nice view walking down here with the big wheel in the background. And again, it's already busy and it's only about 9:15. Glad we got here where we did. I'm not sure how late we're going to stay today because if the crowds get too hectic, we still have one more day, and we've also been here quite often this year. Except that we think it's Que Viet. Carrie got herself
I got my nice iced coffee.
Iced coffee, and we also got a gigantic egg roll
on a stick.
on a stick. How much is the iced coffee?
$6.
What do you think of the iced coffee?
It's very good.
Yeah.
It's just what I need. Now I'll be happy.
And the egg roll was how much?
$11.
$11 for the egg roll. We didn't have this until the drive-thru event a couple years ago during COVID in 2020.
And now we have to get it every year.
Yeah, now it's one of our go-tos. Our next stop here is the Green Mill booth. It's right across from the gigantic wheel. There's one of the new state fair foods, and there's been some very long lines for this, so we're getting here early to get to it. Hi, Han. If you want to come over to this stage on Sunday morning, they actually have a church service. So that's what everyone over at this crowd is doing. They're at a church service. All right, what did we get from the Green Mill booth?
So we did the cheese curd pizza pretzel.
Okay.
Or in some order of that. It's a pretzel with cheese curds, sausage and pepperoni. It comes with some marinara sauce. It's huge.
Yeah,
it takes up the whole plate.
Yeah, look at that. That's a pretty decent size.
Yeah.
So what are we thinking about the cheese curd pretzel pizza, whatever it's called, from Green Mill?
It's good. I like it, but I think honestly I'd maybe rather just have a slice of pizza.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
It is pretty carb heavy, I guess you would say.
Yeah, it's very heavy. Like maybe if like your parents or somebody else were with us to share it.
Yeah.
But it's really heavy. And yeah, I think I'd maybe, because I mean it's not an actual pretzel, it's just pizza dough shaped into a pretzel.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I think with all of this, I'd just prefer to have a slice of pepperoni pizza.
Yeah, it's good. I like it.
Yeah.
You know, for the price and the size, it's a good price and size.
It really
is.
is.
It's definitely splittable. I would say, 3 or 4 people could split this, and everyone get a good portion. But will we get it again?
Probably not the pretzel, no.
Probably not the pretzel though?
No. But Green Mill, excellent pizza.
Yeah. I would say if we had 3 or 4 people,
Yeah.
I'd get it again.
You'd get it again to split?
But just the 2 of us, I think it's too big.
Yeah.
The other day, we tried the new Amish donuts, which are this booth over here, and they were very good.
They were very good. So we were like, oh, well, since we're close by, let's go check and see. Since it's early, maybe the line won't be too long.
Nope. Here is the line. It's all the way down there near the entrance to the 4-H building.
I was hoping, again, if we got here earlier, it would be okay. I had a friend of mine who posted that they waited 1 hour and 15 minutes in this line yesterday for a donut. 1 hour and 15 minutes for a donut.
Don't get us wrong. They're very good donuts.
It was a fantastic donut.
I'm glad we got it when we did though.
Yes. Glad we decided to go right away the second day to try it.
We're gonna go back into the Eco experience. We have been in the Eco barn. The Eco barn. The other day we didn't do a lot of exploring, but we're gonna go in here because there's a water bottle refill station. They got some food samples going on. Gonna try a sample. Always a good tip to bring your own water bottle. Save a lot of money just refilling that throughout the fair. A couple things in the Eco building. They got a stage for presenters. You can also learn about water conservation and electric bikes. These seem to be really popular now. Talking about having a healthy soil for your yard, for gardens, electric vehicles. This is an electric garage experience. They can learn about electric-based tools or old school lawnmowers that don't need any gas power or electric motors. This area is about recycling and things that can be reused. We are just outside the side door of the Eco Building, and this is a 100% electrical bus. One of the things that they're putting is no tailpipe. So this could be something that your kid could be riding someday in the near future to get to school. In fact, many parents would say that the state fair is the most wonderful time of year. You know why?
Because school's gonna start, or has already started.
So, freedom for parents! Behind the Eco Building is a stunt dog show and a lumberjack show. There is one of the trainers for the dogs out here right now. Not sure what they're doing. It looks like they're just practicing. Oh. So yeah, we don't have the first stunt show is not until 11. It's only about 9:30 now. So they're just out here practicing. Yay! Over here they also have the lumberjack show, so you can see they double the water for the log rolling competitions. And then these here, they're sawing competition areas. And then those posts there, that's climbing competition. You can hear the chainsaw over onto the side. And they might do some carving demonstrations. And they're making animals or figures out of blocks of wood with chainsaws. There you go, buddy. Woo! Yay! That water looks nice today. Nice and cool and refreshing. Honey, you want to go jump in the water?
Actually, I kind of do.
Yeah.
When we were walking in, there was a little girl who was like, "Can I go play in the pool?" And I'm like, "I'm right there with you, kid. I'm right there with you."
This is the family fair at Baldwin Park. This is kind of by the 4-H building, Fine Arts building, Eco building, kind of in the corner across the street from all those buildings. And they got things for the kids over here. So this is a good place to go for the kids. This is the line for that wild spinner where they got the we got that drink the other day with the cotton candy on it. That is the Baldwin Park stage. That's where we showed a little bit ago where they were having the church service this morning. And next to that there is a remote control car so that you can drive. Got a little course that you can drive through and race on. This is a place where you can go, or at least take your kid. They can get things like body paint on their face and things like that done. There's the end of the line for the donuts right in front of the main entrance for the 4-H building. Still in Baldwin Park, this is Alphabet Forest. Again, it's a fun place for the kids to go, learn about the alphabet, and some games to learn about the alphabet. That's the thing about this is it's free. This is the Butterfly House. One time this was a arcade, but changed to the Butterfly House maybe 15 years or so. I can't remember anymore. The Butterfly House, they have a bunch of different species from all over. And you just kind of can walk through them and watch them. If you come to the one window, you can see they have several cocoons, chrysalises that are giving birth to the transition of the butterflies. There's a couple that are in here that they haven't moved over to the main house yet. We haven't done this yet, so we got in line. This is the Vikings booth. Who is that, Warren Moon up there, number 1? I'm not sure number 1 is anymore. We got a big inflatable, and then there's a photo spot. Well, right now this line is for spin to win. We're gonna spin to win. I'm assuming we want a touchdown. But then it looks like we go collect our prize over the side there. All right, honey, go for it.
Let's see it. Let's see it.
Don't forget the vowel spun to win, and we did not win. Well, we got like baseball cards, I guess, football cards. We got a 360 cam, so you can stand on that platform and a camera will go around you. And we got a bunch of merchandise in here. They also sell tickets. They have a QR code where you can win tickets to the game next week. And of course, you can get some Viking hats. Here's what we won. We got cards featuring KJ Osborne and Harrison Smith for their prize wheel spin. We think we're gonna go ride the Yale Mill. Well, it's been a long time since we've been in here. Can't actually remember the last time I've been here. This is the Yale Mill. It's a little boat ride that goes through a little mill. And all I can say is, it's a small world
It's
after.
nothing like
It's a small world after.
It's pitch black.
Here we go. It's a small world after all. Got some cute artwork on the walls. So the eel mill is over 100 years old. Here we go, and it's a small world.
Please don't sing.
Let's make out.
No.
Behold the light at the end of the tunnel. It says exit. Ooh, it's the three pigs and the big bad wolf. And behold, more darkness. Ooh, what's next? Ooh, there's a pot of gold with the leprechauns. And now we're on the other side. Break on through to the other side. It's dark. Ooh, what's next? Got some gnomes, elves. This is nice. It's cool, it's calm, it's relaxing. We're alone. Give me some sugar, baby. No? Am I on a sugar-free diet right now? Oh, it's a woodland creatures. There's Bambi and a loon and a raccoon. I think this is the end. Yep, here we go. Here's the end. What did you think about our time in the eel mill?
It was nice and cool.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Did I do a good job?
Did you do a good job?
Yeah.
With what?
Okay, I guess I didn't then. Wah, wah. It's $5 per person to ride the mill. We're gonna walk down from the eel mill toward the dairy building. Along the way, this is the Ramberg Center. They have bingo in here several times throughout the day. By the door, they'll have the time for the next session to begin. It is $10 per packet to play bingo. Carrie is the biggest bingo fan that I personally know.
I
Do you
love
want
bingo.
to go play some bingo? It'd be cool in there.
Sure.
Okay, let's go play some bingo. This is definitely something we have not done at the fair before. Off to the side for the calling area, this is the world's largest blue ribbon. This is actually presented to Marjorie Johnson in 2019. I think we're a little early. We were like the first people to buy our tickets for the next session that starts in about 10 minutes.
I was going to say it starts at 11. It's 10:45.
Yeah, so we got a few minutes, but it was $10 per pack. We each got a pack. And there's 4 games, I believe. 2, 3, 4 games, 5 games. 5 games. Nice.
Here are going to be the games. So regular bingo. So it looks like it keeps alternating between regular bingo and a letter X.
This actually used to be a senior center for a very long time, and now it is just pretty much strictly bingo, I believe, in here. That and the big blue ribbon. So there's the rules. We're getting ready to go. About 2 minutes till we kick off, and we got our daubers ready to go. Here we go.
14.
No! I've been blanked.
I got one on each.
Oh, that's not fair. We already had our first bingo with only 10 numbers called. I did not get close. How did you do, hon?
I had a couple spaces where I was 2 numbers away.
Carrie standing. She got 1 left. Carrie was pretty close. She only had 1 to go. 1 away. Story of our lives. 1 away. We had winners with only 9 numbers called. Jeez. Last number called, I could have had 1 left, so I could have stood. Carrie was kind of close again.
I had 2 away.
She had 2
on
away.
2 cards.
All right,
I needed
looks
those
like
2.
we're going for the
And
bottom one.
those
Ready,
2.
go.
We got 1 more chance. We can do it. We still have time. Still got time on the clock.
Again.
Again what?
Bingo.
You want to go play more bingo?
Again. No.
Did you have fun?
I did have fun. I love playing bingo.
Clearly you had fun if you want to go back again.
I've never won a game of bingo, but I love playing it.
You've never won a game of
I've never
Never
won
ever?
I've never ever won a game of bingo.
I think I won once, and I won that Matchbox card. You remember that?
Oh, yeah.
I won on 5 numbers,
Yeah.
and like one of them was the free space, and
Yeah.
people are like, "What?" I'm like, "It's a Matchbox card, car." That's
You also
all it
got a
was.
candle.
Oh yeah, it was a Matchbox and a candle.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
if it's a male, it's a mandel. Anyway, what could you win here?
So if you win, you got like a little insulated lunchbox, a blue ribbon, but the real prize is actually state fair tickets. So you could either still get tickets for this year or next year.
But wait, there was more.
Oh yes, she also had bonuses. So you also got a Jolly Rancher and
Your
a
choice.
random coupon out of the Blue Ribbon book.
So, my favorite was the last guy got a coupon for some
For wooden earrings.
for wooden earrings.
Yeah.
Yes, because that guy was definitely an earring guy.
Yeah.
Any thought about what we should go do next?
I have no clue.
Well, we've done a lot.
Yeah.
I think let's go see how the butter sculptures are.
Okay.
Because they're just across
They're
the
right
street.
behind us, yeah.
Well, that's the building that we played bingo in. That used to be the senior center with a statue dedicated to the women of Minnesota out front. So that's what that statue is. And there's quite the line to get in there for the next round for the, is that the noon session?
Noon session.
We just played the 11 o'clock session. Gotta head back into the dairy barn and check out the Butterheads. On the way back to the Butterheads, they got some meats that have won some awards. And cheeses and butter are back here. Here are some of the meat winners for like sausages and beef sticks. This one looks interesting to me. Maple blueberry wild rice sausage. There's nothing in that sentence I don't like. Here's Princess Kay this year. She's getting photos meeting the crowd. And they look like they're working on their last butter sculpture for the fair. You can see all of them are just done and on the outside rotating around. There's Princess Kay. They all look so lifelike. Here's some of the other runner-ups. Decided one more time for the year we have to go hit up the French
I have to
French
get the
fries.
fresh French fries one more time.
This was
$9.50.
$9.50 and it's a 32 ounce, which is a great, perfect size for 2 people, maybe
It is.
3.
Yep.
And if you haven't seen the other video, these are like the best fries.
They really are. Best fries ever.
It is definitely crowded. Crowd decided to come out today. We are going to make one walk through the Midway. I've not been through the Midway yet this year. See what's up, see if there's anything new that sticks out for rides. Historically, right up front for the entrance, they usually have like this one really big ride to really bring you in, but they don't seem to have that this
No,
year.
they don't.
Which is really weird not to see it. So it's
Yeah.
actually, I don't know if the ride broke down and then whatever, but it feels like it's really missing something here between the street and where these ticket booths are. They got a couple of fun houses you can go through, games, and of course things that spin. This sucker like rocks back and forth and spins at the same time and will take you completely upside down. Hey, look at that, all kinds of things that'll spin you around. Just don't eat too much before you go on. How about that? More haunted houses and more things that spin. This is a big crazy house. This is what? There's like 4 levels up here. That's a big one. They got a classic big swings and like a mouse roller coaster. In fact, they got 2 of these. A lot of these rides, they have like basically it's the same thing more than once, maybe 2 or 3 times, but they have like a different facade to them. Like a, right?
Yeah.
Like they have different pictures or colors or whatever, but it's basically the same ride. So if one line is, if you got 2 things that look similar and one line is too long, go to one with a shorter line, right? They do have a couple of self-serve ticket booths too. You just need a credit card or a tap. Now we made our way through the Midway. What are like the prices for like tickets?
So a single ticket is $1. Then they have some ticket deals. So like you could get 70 tickets for $60. I know there's also a coupon in the coupon book. Best deal is actually buy them ahead of time at Cobb. But those are kind of the prices if you didn't buy anything ahead of time. It looks like each ride attraction takes anywhere between 3 to 7 tickets.
Oh yeah, there's people taking good advantage of these misters today. All right, I tell you what, it is hot. It is crowded.
It is time to go.
Yes,
home.
it is. Oh man, it is warming out here today, and traditionally the weekends tend to get a little bit more crowded here at the State Fair. I think the second weekend tends to get a little bit more so than the first weekend. I could be wrong with that, but I just know the weekends do tend to get more crowded, and we are definitely feeling it today.
Yes.
And definitely feeling the heat index and everything. So we're going to call it good for today. So a little bit of a look here at day 11 of the Minnesota State Fair 2023. Did you have fun today?
I had a blast today.
Yeah, we definitely did hit some things that we have not seen yet. So
Yep, I think we hit all the final places we wanted to get
at least
to
for food and whatever.
food and yeah.
So that's good. Carrie had her handy dandy notebook list, so that's good to have ahead of time. But we want to thank you for joining us. Please do us a favor and subscribe. About 90% of our viewers are not subscribed. subscribers. So help us flip that number and help us reach our goal of 1,000 subscribers. We are very close. Could use your help, and we appreciate it. So thank you very much. But we'll be back tomorrow. Tomorrow is Labor Day. Last day of the fair, Labor Day.
Last chance day.
Yeah, last chance for you to get that last thing that you want before, you know, you have to come back in 340 something days, 340 something days. But we want to thank you for joining us. I'm Bill.
I'm Carrie.
You've been watching KP Trucks. Please do us a favor, like, share, and subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Until then, good luck and have fun.
See ya.